See those ladies we always look up to, their lips are always closed, their edges are laid, their body is smelling nice, their hair is kept. I'm going to leak some of their secrets and I'm sure you don't want to miss it. So tune in, let's talk. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Queen Susan and on today's episode, I'm going to be putting you through some of the non-negotiables that you as a lady should have in your toiletries bag or as your emergency kit. As a girl that is trying to grow, there are some kind of things that you should try and avoid, and some of those things come with constant begging. I'm sure you don't want to ruin your images by going to beg constantly. The little things that you should provide for yourself, you're spending and borrowing from people, and at some point when it comes to girl at some point you notice that there are so many issues and so many dragging and so many insults that comes with you constantly going to bother other people of their products. And those are some of the things that we ladies face, and as somebody that has maybe like experienced a little of it, I'm going to put you on that you should try to resist and have these things under your control. Sure, you know about perfumes. A lot of people have talked about perfumes. Imagine entering the place and people are asking you, what combo did you use, what did you use? And at some point in my life, because of how I smelled, it gave me an opportunity. It opened a door that many people were not able to access. It gave me that opportunity. So getting your perfume, the little that you can, it must not be an expensive or designer's perfume. Do you get me? You can get perfumes at body sprays as low as 1.5, body oils as low as 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Type that have money to afford expensive and luxurious perfume, you can do that. But if you're a girl that wants to glow up on a budget, you should actually go for what you can afford but gives you that confidence and give you that scent that you need. One that I find most important as a lady is edge control. Some of us, we actually underrate the usefulness and the importance of edge control, but we always find ourselves going back to go and borrow, to go and ask your partner and all of that. Edge control is one of the major things. As a woman that is growing and has hair, you have braiding, you have all back, whatsoever you have, a little edge control application and dragging your hair back brings out your full potential. Are you aware of that? I'm going to tell you today. So as low as 800, 500, you can get your own edge control. Keep it in your wardrobe. You can use a bottle of edge control for like 2 to 3 months because it's not an everyday usage. Once you just have a need for it, you go for it and you use it. Another most important one in these times is lip gloss. Honey, you can see I have a lip gloss on. You cannot underestimate the power of a good moisturized lip. You cannot have your lip gloss. Any essentials I'm pulling out for you, they are essentials that you can use them for a long span. Like you can use them for a long time without constantly buying every week. You can have a bottle of Absolute Den. You can have it like 200. I think it shouldn't be up to like 500, more than 500 naira now. In naira, it shouldn't be more than that. Lip gloss is a very essential kit that you should have in your bag always, because a good moisturized lip makes your full body moisturized. So do not underestimate that essential. Always have it in your bag. It's not something that you should go and start sharing. And even though you want to share, it should be 1 or 2 times. Don't make it a habit to be asking of lip gloss every time, because I would actually think you are very unserious. Because if I give you today, you come back tomorrow for the same thing, I'll tell you to go and buy your own. Some people have lip irritations. Another very important essential that you shouldn't play with as a lady and daily life, you shouldn't take out, is sanitary pad. Pad is very, very important. It's not something that you want to run when is an emergency, that you want to go and start getting. Always have it in refills. You're not going around trying to take one from this person, take one from this person just to finish your cycles. I strongly advise that you have it in stock always. Another non-negotiable things that you as a lady should have in your bag, in your toiletries bag, that is very non-negotiable is pant liners. I know some sanitary pads comes with pant liners, some like Vironi and some of those always, and some doesn't come with it. So it's very important that you get an extra, because it doesn't only save you from the times you don't have extra flow, but it does also save you from getting your underwear spoiled easily. It's very affordable because as a lady, you have all these pH and imbalances that do come out of your body, and during maybe like after your cycles you have like a lighter flow. It's important that you don't go back to using heavy sanitary pads, that you get a lighter material, which are the pant liners. So it's during low flows and also save your underwear from getting easily stained. Another one which I'm going to talk about toothpaste. as somebody that is in school, or as somebody that is in the boarding house, or somebody that is in an area where schooling is happening, or somebody that is also staying alone, I'm sure you don't want to go and be begging for something like that. Knocking your neighbor early as possible, asking for something like that. So it's very important to save you from insult and some kind of unnecessary see finish. So far we have talked about the essentials of perfume, always smelling nice, and getting the as low as possible amounts that you can afford, while maintaining your beauty, while maintaining that glow up, and maintaining a good smell even outside and inside. We talked about edge control, how it's very, very essential for you to always have your edges laid and always have those products in your toiletries bag, not to go ahead to actually be lending and borrowing all the time, because it doesn't speak well of you. I'm sure you don't want to hear somebody insulting you that you are always coming for the little things. Why don't you get it for yourself? I'm sure you don't want to hear that, and that's what we are trying towards stop. We also talked about lip gloss, how it's very important to have a lip gloss, because a glossy lips gives you a different comfortability. And something as little as lip gloss, I'm sure you don't want to go and be begging always, because it doesn't speak well of you. And not only doesn't it speak well of you, it actually exposes you to some kind of lip irritations that you may not see it coming, that may not be visible to the eyes. We also talked about pad, how it's important to have sanitary pads always, because I'm sure you don't want to go and be begging for pad. Take from this person, take from this person. Something as little as that, I think, is most affordable. Even though the fact that some people are trying to bring in pads as very expensive products. If you follow the trend sometimes ago, that we heard that pad care was being sold for an outrageous amount, if not for the fact of that outrageous amount. I think it's the easiest commodity you can find in any shop. Better to beg someone for something as delicate as that. We talked about pant liners, how it's very important. Not only is it important for the less heavy flow days, it's also important in preserving your underwears. And for those people that don't like wearing underwears under their trousers and all of that, preserves your full outfits from not getting all those. We talked about having toothpaste as a very important thing, because we use toothpaste every day. As someone that brushes every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, night, some people brush 3 times, 2 times, and depending on how much people love to keep their dental health a privilege, it's not something you want to be knocking on your neighbor's room, except you ran out of it and you are in a hurry to go out. Maybe you can, but if you knocked 1 time, knocked 2nd time, it's a habit, and I'm sure you don't want to inculcate that as a habit, not speak well of you. It brings some kind of unnecessary say finish. These are the few points of mine that I thought to relate to you. This content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and stay tuned, because I'll be dropping more amazing videos like this. And until next time, see you.